All right, welcome back to KGView. In this video, I'm gonna be going over Jordan 4s, my collection, a little bit of the history. I'll just rank mine and I'll just talk a little bit about the Jordan 4. So the Jordan 4, everybody knows right now is probably like the top 3 Jordan silhouette right now as far as what everybody's going for. They've been dropping a lot of them the past, couple years, a lot of colorways. I only have about 6 pairs myself. I'm gonna rank all of them, but to start off with, I'll just talk about the history of Jordan 4s. So Jordan 4s, and I'll bring one of my old pairs here. This pair right here, the white cement, is probably one of the most iconic Jordans. It's probably one of my favorite Jordans. It's probably a top 3 Jordan, period, across the whole line of Jordans. One of my favorites. So, when they started making the Jordan 4s, they started being a little bit more innovative. I know Jordan 3s and the 1s and the 2s, it wasn't as breathable. So I know they started putting this mesh here on Jordan 4s for the breathability. The eyelets, like right here, allow you to be a little bit more flexible with the lacing, as far as how you lace it up with the eyelets and stuff like that. So they tried to do a little something extra with this. And then this actually, I believe, was probably one of the first Jordans where it started transitioning over to a basketball shoe to more streetwear, so. And I think there's a lot of history behind this shoe as far as on the court and off the court. And I can still recall, this came out in 1989. Jordan 4 came out in 1989. And I remember in the playoffs, they were playing against my Cleveland Cavaliers. And if you guys just Google or look on YouTube, The Shot, it'll come up and it shows Jordan shooting a jump shot over Craig Elo for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he just killed us. And I want to say it was either playoff game or Eastern Finals game or something like that. But so the Jordan 4 is always known for that shot. For the old heads that remember a lot of basketball, that Jordan actually played in this shoe. Also, a movie called Do the Right Thing came out around that time. It was a Spike Lee movie. A lot of people back then know about that movie where he got his shoe stepped on and he got a big scuff in his shoe in the movie. And I don't know. I think that's why a lot of people like the white cement 4s. Most people they either like the breads or the cement 4s. Most people that had this shoe way back when, those are their top 2 sneakers. But Travis Scott has made some Jordan 4s that have came out that have been pretty popular. The newer sneakerheads probably don't know too much about the history behind this shoe and the bread 4s. But the Travis Scotts, they go crazy as well. So what I'll do is I'll start counting down my favorite pairs from my least favorite to my number 1. You probably already kind of got a hint of which one's probably going to be number 1. But this one right here is the Jordan 4 Taupe Haze. And if you look at it, this is number 5 on the list. My least favorite, but I like them all. I will say that. Okay, so if you look here, it's kind of got some shimmery, glitter type thing going on here, and a cracked leather, which I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind it at all. Down at the midsole, it's kind of like a gray, a light gray. It's not white. So this is just one of those shoes. I like the way they look. I like the color scheme. It's infrared on the tongue, infrared Jumpman. Infrared on the inside there. Jumpman on the back. Taupe colored Jumpman on the back. The materials on here are really good. They hold up well. Most Jordan 4s, they feel like boots. That's why I don't really wear them that much, but I really like the way they look. But this one right here is number 5 on the list. The Jordan 4 Taupe Haze. These came out in about 2021. I remember the wifey getting me these through StockX, but it was because it was around the time you really couldn't get them. I think that was around the time the Travis Scott hype started changing the way people viewed Jordan 4s. So these are number 5, Jordan 4 Taupe Haze. Number 4, these are the Jordan 4 Paris Olympics wet cements. And I mean, it's kind of a simple shoe. It's all gray all the way around. This shoe is very hard to break in. I would say it's good materials, but because even on the inside, it's not like really like the cloth. It's like a suede on the inside. So they use premium materials when they make this shoe, when they made this shoe, but it's just very stiff, very tough to break in. This up front here, it's almost like a hardened, almost polished like leather or something like that. A polished suede, if that makes sense. And then here it's like a very thick nubuck. And what they did something a little different here. Like on this part, it's not like very breathable. This is all like nubuck or suede here. This is usually like a cage for breathability, and there's usually mesh here, but they changed it out and it's all covered there. The this portion here is made to look like almost like cement. Midsole gray. It's just an all gray shoe. Lighter gray shoelaces. If you look at the tongue here, it's not a patch. It's embossed or debossed or whatever you want to call it. It's got the Jordan Jumpman Flight. Again, like I said, it's like a suede material on the inside. Jumpman on the back. Got that wet cement look here. Very nice shoe. It's gray, all over gray. I wear a lot of gray. Matches well with gray sweats. A million gray hoodies that I have. All right, these are number 4. The Jordan 4 Paris Olympics wet cements. Number 3, the Jordan 4 Bread Reimagines. I think these came out in 2024. I want to say these came out around All-Star Weekend. And I've never owned a pair of the original Breads. And the only difference pretty much they changed here is instead of it being a nubuck, it's this is a pretty good leather here. This is pretty good leather. It's soft. Soft leather all the way around. Instead of the nubuck, this on the Jordan 4 Breads, the OGs, which should be coming out later on this year. And I'm definitely going to get a pair of those. But the quality on this leather here, these are good. These are really good here. So just like your normal Jordan 4s, not like the last pair I showed, it actually has the mesh here for more breathability, the cage. Gray eyelets. Black all the way around. Other than that, like gray hits here. Got Nike Air on the back. Got a red Jumpman Flight in white. Red on the inside of the tongue at least. It's just a good shoe. It's a good silhouette. It matches like my Ohio State gear. I mean, I like the hits of gray in there for that reason. But these are for all the people last year that have never had breads. I guess they satisfied us for a little while with these. But yeah, be on the lookout later on. Those bread 4s, the OGs with the nubuck all the way around, those are coming out later. I want to say they're coming out either November or around the holidays, like Christmas holidays or something like that. So I'm sure those are going to fly off shelves, even though Nike's probably going to make 1 million pairs, maybe even more. These are number 3. The Jordan 4 Bread Reimagines. Number 2, Jordan 4 Cave Stones. And I really like these. These are ranked higher than the Bread Reimagines because the colorway, I like the colorway. Like I wear a lot of neutral colors. I wear a lot of colors that match this light brown color here. And I just like the scheme. I like the way they did the cage here with the black cage. The off-white, like kind of like sail midsole, Nike Air on the back. This is not even an OG colorway, and they put Nike Air on the back. I love that. And you got Jumpman right here in black, Flight in white, Air Jordan there, that tab there, and the Cave Stone. Yeah, I just like the way they did this shoe. I really don't wear it enough. Again, I like the way the shoe looks. I probably don't wear it enough because Jordan 4s, I swear they feel like boots. You really got to wear these out to break them in, I mean. So, but the materials they put on here too. It's like, if this is nubuck, this is awesome nubuck, but it feels like real leather. So, yep, they did their thing with these. I like these. And number 2, Jordan 4 Cave Stones. And my number 1, Jordan 4 White Cements. All right, so in these shoes, I mean, again, I talked about these at the beginning. I just love the colorway. I like the cement hits here, the way they did that. I don't know, I've always thought these were one of the top 3 shoes in my collection. Like, do beware. for all the people who don't have Jordan 4s, whenever you have a white pair of Jordan 4s, this cage here, if they're white, they're eventually going to yellow on you. They're going to get yellow over time. Some people like that look. I don't really care for it, but I still like the way the shoe looks. I did swap out the white laces that came with the shoe, and I put some cement colored laces in here. I think it just makes the shoe pop a little bit better, makes it a little bit better. All right, so got a red Jumpman here. You got Black Flight, white Air Jordan tab on the inside of the tongue. You got Nike Air on the back. All the cement back there. Cement on the midsole. This is just a clean shoe. It's a very clean shoe. Yep, so clean. I like these shoes so much that this pair came out in 2016 when I got these. So I feel like they're still in pretty good condition since I got them in 2016, but they released the white cements, I believe, last year. Yeah, I think they released them last year. And I got a pair of those too. I haven't even worn these yet. But got cement paper in there. Get rid of this box. Yeah, so I don't know. I've heard some people say that they kind of changed the shape a little bit from the 2016 pair and the 2025 pair. I don't really see too much of a difference. And just by looking at it, I would say that the 2016 pair actually has better quality leather. The leather quality here. Leather quality is a little bit better on this one. And it could be because I haven't broken these in, but there's like really no tumble on this leather. It's very smooth. I'm not going to say it's bad quality because who knows how it will look after I broke it in. But yeah, and as you can see, this 2016 pair, look at the mesh there. Yeah, this one's still white. So, yeah, I guess it's time for me to start wearing these, I guess. But yeah, the 2025 pair. I do notice, if you look at the back of, this is the new pair, they actually brought a little bit of that cement splatter onto the black part of the Nike Air portion. They didn't do that on this one here. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. There's a little bit of splatter on the black portion of Nike Air. The tongue looks a little bit bigger. The tongue looks a little bit bigger on the newer pair. But yeah, I'm not going to go too far into detail. A lot of people already know about white cements. So, but these are my number one, the Jordan 4 white cements.